wildlife world is essentially a battlefield, as the animals have to fight every day, every hour, and every minute for their life, as they are ready to fight for the herd, territory, or food. Sometimes they even attack their own kind. And on the vast prairie, perhaps the scene of the lions attacking their fellows is the most brutal and bloody. As today's video, let us explore what is happening in the wild and at the cannibals of lions in the wild land. What happened as the young lion had died beside his brothers and sisters? In fact, cannibalism is not an uncommon phenomenon in the animal world. And according to recorded scientists, there are currently more than 1,500 species of animals with cannibalistic behaviors. And not out of this list, but the king of the grassland is also typical for the bloodthirsty and barbaric behaviors. And as the most feared predator in the animal world, lions are not only cruel to their prey, but they are also cruel to their own kind. As lions live in herds, and each pack has an adult male lion as the leader, and the male lions often fight with the leader of the herd for dominance. In the case of successfully defeating the opponent, it will definitely kill all of the baby lions to ensure that the next generation will be its children, as this behavior is a way to assert his position and authority in the lions. Cannibalism, with a father and son cannibalism that are eating the brothers and sisters in the herd, that are seemingly unusual things. But it often happens in lions, as this may be cruel or the bloodthirsty behavior, but for baby lions, eating their siblings is a way to solve their hunger. And yes, sometimes there is no need to fight, as there is no sadness with the loss of a fellow, because the hungry lions are ready to eat their brothers and their sisters. And the body of a baby lion was found on the side of the road, as it looks like it was hit by a car. And the baby lions came to the side of their dead brother, as they had made a decision they would eat this lion's carcass. And to them, this is not a corpse of a brother, but simply a mass of flesh. And now they are hungry, as they need to eat the meat. And similar to when they are dealing with their prey, the baby lions begin to drag the carcass into the open ground and slowly bite it. As the ill-fated lion quickly became a lunch for his fellows. And sadly, this brutal scene is exactly how the natural world works. And in order to survive, they accept and fight with the enemy, but they sometimes are also willing to sacrifice the herd and their fellows, as this is a part of the animal's life cycle, and cannibalism can thrive in the case of captivity or intolerance of food shortages. As another case that leads to cannibalism is that in captivity, many species that are territorial in nature can engage in cannibalism. As the lion's corpse is slowly decomposing, and perhaps a brutal war had taken place and it was the loser, as not far away, her children were coming, and the cubs had looked miserable, as it looked like they hadn't eaten in a long time, as they do appear next to their father's body to grieve and say goodbye. But no, one of the baby lions had started eating his father, as the children take turns eating their father's flesh. As scary and painful, and the words to describe this scene right now. But somehow, the cubs had saved their father from being eaten by the scavengers, like vultures or hyenas. As the lion father will be eaten by the scavengers anyway, so they might decide to eat the father first. As the lions are territorial, so they often fortify boundaries with the scent markings during patrols, as those who illegally infiltrate their territory will have to pay a heavy price. When the lions heard the sound of hunting, the lions came and had dealt with the trespasser, as a female lion was attacked by 4 adult male lions, and with their absolute strength, the female lion was unable to resist, as it could only growl in pain and helplessness, as the lions had pinned the victim to the ground to tear the carcass and eat it, as the lions had to receive the worst outcome for hunting in the opponent's area. As the lions seemed very hungry, and they were sharing, devouring another lion, as they are like gluttonous big cats, and the only difference is that they are cannibals, as although not much, but that much meat is enough for them to recharge and wait for the next hunt. As dubbed the Lord of the Savannah, the lions sometimes have encounters with their own kind. So what if the most fearsome predators meet? In the wild, the adult male lions, when unable to find their own herd, are forced to live alone or have to defeat the other lions to usurp the throne, as the 2 nomadic lions are entering the lion's territory. It is a prerogative, and it wants to fight, as the scene was chaotic, as the lions in the herd had fought back. But fortunately, after the battle, no one was killed. As it seems that the 2 nomadic lions will go and find another location. As perhaps without warning anyone, this is a fight in its own right, as the lion had strode with her long strides, as it had rushed forward and had dived into the opponent, as it uses predatory tactics against its fellows. And as soon as it causes the opponent to collapse in pain on the grassland, it stops and walks away, as this is the battle for the top position in the herd, and the lion is showing the cubs who is really the strongest. It is the law of nature for the weak to submit to the strong, as this rule reflects very clearly for lions, as the lions can eat their fellows, but they will most likely kill their opponents to protect the herd, as especially the lionesses, and with Mother Nature not to allow anyone to harm her cubs. And after being harassed, the adult lion gets angry and then attacks the younger lion, as this is the punishment for defying the notorious predator, as it controls the opponent below and bites the neck to make the opponent suffocate. And very quickly, the young lion could not stand the force and died, as the adult lion drags its carcass away, but perhaps it will become a meal of another lion. As the male lions are trying to attack the baby lion, and the mother immediately rushed out to confront the adult male lions. And smaller and weaker does not mean it will silently watch the children being eaten. And in the midst of the male lions, the mother lion tries to protect her cubs, as it had roared to threaten the male lion, whose plan was not feasible. So the predators had quickly gave up, and the mother lion had successfully protected her cubs. As it can be seen that the most feared predator on the steppe, the lions are not only cruel to their prey, but they are also cruel to their own kind. But most lions are still united before the enemy, to protect each other and make it ready to share their food with each other to grow together. And that is why the big cats, like lions, still live in groups. As today's video comes to an end, thank you all so much for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share this video to support us.